here with Paul Harris, who is a semi-local singer-songwriter. He spends half his time here and half his time in Michigan. Released 3 albums. We're here to talk about his most recent one, Leaving the Zoo. So thanks for coming on the show, Paul.
Thank you for having me.
Tell us a little bit about your music, kind of what your inspiration is and how you got started.
Well, I got started, my granddad bought me my first guitar when I was 6.
Wow.
And after I'd learned to play about 3 chords, I started trying to write songs.
Wow.
With varying levels of success for the first few years, of course. And then as for inspiration, the way it usually works is anything and everything can work. It's thoughts pop into my head, and then if they're persistent enough, I have to write them down. And sometimes they end up as songs, and sometimes they just fade away.
So is it the kind of thing where you might be driving along, you have to pull over and write down a thought on a napkin, or
Yeah,
does that really happen
It used
that
to
way?
be, back when I was in high school, it was really frustrating actually, because every morning on the drive to school I'd get a couple of great ideas, and I'd try to remember them while I was listening to the radio, which you know never worked.
Now you have the British accent, so tell us a little bit about, did you grow up?
Well, I was born in England.
Okay.
I first moved away when I was 3, and then we did a bunch of moving around in my childhood, so I'm not entirely sure what to say as to where I grew up.
All over.
But everywhere, really, I guess.
Now you have a band in here. Now, are you mainly part of a band, or you do a lot of solo?
I used to be a part of a band, and I enjoyed that a great deal, but right now I've just been focusing on writing more material and building up a decent library, I guess. I'd like to be in a band, I don't have anyone right now.
Okay, he's looking for a band. And do you perform locally?
Yeah, there's actually, the local music scene here is actually pretty vibrant, especially in comparison to the Midwest, for sure. There's a lot of places to play, and there's a lot of good musicians that are just out to play a few songs. I mean, you should definitely check them out. There's the Noda neighborhood downtown Charlotte, has the Evening Muse in Salvador Deli, where they have a lot of good quality musicians come through. And I play the open mic nights there, and yeah, I'd like to think of myself as
There's
one
a
of them.
lot of local talent here. I mean, you just look at our calendar,
yes,
too,
yeah.
on the website. There are
There's
tons
live
of
music
live
all the
music
time.
nights. And now this is your 3rd album, and it's dedicated, I noticed in here, to Kevin Brown.
Yeah.
And was he playing in the band, or is this something that happened?
He's the producer of the album, and the man that did most of the work and who owned the studio. He left most of the sort of outside and technical work. And he was also a great mentor for me. He taught me a lot about, well, he actually taught me how to play the accordion and the harmonica and various other things. And he passed away during the post-production of the album. And so yeah, it's dedicated to him and his memory, and you know, he taught me an awful lot, so I miss him a great deal.
And you play the accordion, I guess, but the guitar is your main instrument. Do you play other instruments?
Yeah, I dabble with a bunch. I don't have any special skill in others than the guitar, but I mean, I can play piano. The accordion is an extension of that. Harmonica, drums, and bass and stuff. But I find it's better to get other people to play that stuff for me when I'm actually recording or performing.
Now, we actually had picked up this CD from someone who did our makeup a couple months ago with Giorgio's Salon.
Yeah.
As soon as we started listening to it, it's a great songs.
Yeah.
Now, do you have a favorite one on here, or one that you particularly?
Yeah. I think my favorite one on there, and it's actually my favorite of all I've written so far, is called Monster. And it's because it was possibly the most honest song I've written, and it was the easiest to write honestly.
So do you write a lot about yourself or experiences?
Yeah, I write a lot about a lot of things, but I find in the end a lot of it ends up being about me.
Well, I guess you write what you know, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Well, we don't want to keep the viewers waiting. We'd love to hear some of your songs. I actually love Wasted Today. I don't know why. It's great. Just music to listen to in the car as you're driving around. My kids love it too.
Thank you.
Well, let's have him play a couple
we'd love
songs
to
for
hear
us.
I would love to.
Sounds good.
This first song is called Monster. It's the first track of my newest album, and here we go. I'm sick of this, the instant regret after the kiss, the feeling like I don't want to remember it or do it again, and then I do it again. You see, I'm sick of charm and I'm tired of sin. We wasted our time on a synonym, close to love, but not close enough.
So here I am, I'm lying as still as a mannequin. I'm hoping that she won't stir when I make up my mind. 'Cause then it's out the door, away from a life I won't live anymore. I'll leave her some money, but she's not a whore, I swear. Am I the monster, or am I the victim? Could I be the bad guy if I had a good reason? Am I the cause, or am I the effect? Did this night still happen if I don't remember it? I'm counting sheep, I'm hoping tonight's gonna let me sleep. Oh, she is lying next to me, comatose. And as my eyes rain, I'm fighting to feel good again. I'm not sure if I deserve it, well, I think I don't. Am I the victor, or am I the defeated? Would this feeling have been real if I had only believed it? It doesn't matter what I need or what I want, and can I be a good lover if I don't believe in love? But I do believe, I do. And I do. And I do. Will this leave me bruised if I'm already bleeding? Is love really love? 'Cause I've noticed it's fleeting. It doesn't matter what I need, only what I get. And did this night still happen if I don't remember it? And if I don't remember it, what'll stop me from doing it again?
Excellent.